The Psychology Book Club. I'm your host, RJ Roger, and what we're going to talk about today is Luigi Mangione. Now, we are going to read the entire Mangione Manifesto and analyze it. And we're going to challenge ourselves to answer the difficult question: is he a vigilante, a killer, a murderer, a bad man? Or is it possible that Mangione is a hero? To the feds, I'll keep this short because I do respect what you do for our country. To save you a lengthy investigation, I state plainly that I wasn't working with anyone. This was fairly trivial. Some elementary social engineering, basic CAD, a lot of patience. The spiral notebook, if present, has some straggling notes and to-do list that illuminate the gist of it. My tech is pretty locked down because I work in engineering, so probably not much info there. I do apologize for any strife or trauma, but it had to be done. Frankly, these parasites simply had it coming. A reminder, the U.S. has the #1 most expensive healthcare systems in the world, yet we rank roughly number 42 in life expectancy. United is the largest company in the United States by market cap, behind only Apple, Google, and Walmart. It has grown and grown, but has our life expectancy? No. The reality is these parasites have simply gotten too powerful, and they continue to abuse our country for immense profits because the American public has allowed them to get away with it. Obviously, the problem is more complex, but I do not have space, and frankly, I do not pretend to be the most qualified person to lay out the full argument. But many have illuminated the corruption and greed decades ago, and the problem simply remains. It is not an issue of awareness at this point, but clearly power games at play. Evidently, I am the first to face it with such brutal honesty.
Just hours ago, police identified Luigi Mangione as a strong person of interest. Police say the 26-year-old from Maryland had a written 3-page note about the insurance industry that could point to a motivation and mindset for the shooting. Police also recovered a gun, a silencer, and a number of fake IDs.
So, in looking at the Mangione Manifesto, I identify 5 key points that he lays out in the manifesto. Number 1, he states it had to be done. What does this mean? What we do know is one of the biggest concerns, leading causes of bankruptcy in this country, is people who are facing unplanned health conditions. Many people are forced to sell their homes, empty out their retirements just to take care of a sick loved one. Number 2, these parasites simply had it coming. Are they parasites? Are people who suck profit off the backs of working people, no matter how immense the profits? Are they parasites? Would we look at cartel members, mafia members, organized crime members, people participating in illegalities for profit at the expense of the general public? Would we look at them as parasites? Number 3, these parasites have simply gotten too powerful. Is it true? These are multi-billion-dollar corporations raking in profits like we have never seen before, and yet they continue to deny healthcare claims, kick people off of their roles, and people are dying simply because they cannot pay to take care of themselves. Number 4, it is not an issue of awareness at this point, but clearly power games at play. Now, of everything in the manifesto, this is one of the points that really stick hard with me because I have spent most of my life researching powerful people. And power games are really how power is gained and how power is maintained, playing psychological games on the minds of the public.
We never initiate any violence upon anyone, but if anyone attacks us, we reserve the right to defend ourselves. So to accuse us of being violent is like accusing a man who is being lynched, who is being hung on a tree, simply because he struggles vigorously against his lyncher. The victim is accused of violence, but the lyncher is never accused of violence.
These power games are bolstered in universities and power brokers and business leaders as far dated as books like Niccolo Machiavelli's book, The Prince, contemporary books like Robert Greene's book, The 48 Laws of Power, where these books take positions that, well, this is just the way power is and the way humans are. And it's leading the mass public to believe that it's okay to suck blood for profit from your fellow citizen. Is the person who questions these theories, who challenges these theories, are they wrong? I write about power. I studied power hierarchies, power structures. And what I can tell you, the only thing that differs from my research on power and people like the 48 Laws of Power and The Prince is that I tell the full story on power, how evil it is and how different the mindset is from a powerful person versus a commoner. And there is a difference. There are writers that suggest, well, this is just human nature and the way people are. That's not true. You draw these theories from people like Machiavelli, but Machiavelli was talking about powerful people only. He studied princes. He studied people who were over principalities. The average person, most living people, are not trying to rule a principality. They're just trying to buy some health care for their loved ones.
As completely out of touch and it's insult to the intelligence of the American people and lived experience.
Number 5, I am the first to face it with such brutal honesty. The brutal honesty was shooting and killing the CEO on camera and fleeing the scene. Is he wrong for this? Was he ridding the world of a great man? Or was he ridding the world of an evil man? What do you guys think? I have spent a lot of my life studying people just like this. Why is the United CEO allowed to take hundreds of thousands of people off their healthcare plans, resulting in deaths of people by the thousands? But we say, in the name of capitalism, that's okay. But one man, one CEO who made these decisions, dying, that's a bad thing. In my book, The Don, I talk about how power concludes and what is left out of a lot of these power books that teach you it's okay to be an asshole. And that's really what most of these books teach. It's okay to enrich yourself by bringing pain onto other people. But is it? I looked at 120 years of power and I found a boss is always deserving of his fate. The Don, 36 rules of the bosses. Rule 36, buy a plot. Every boss has his day. Have you corrupted the government, local, national, and international? Have you gouged the public, inflating their cost of living, making the businesses they shop at pay the extortion fee? You are a big fat bundle of shit. You look like a pig on 2 legs. Your family is a fucked up operation and you're nothing better than a big tub of horse shit. You thought your millions would protect you. For the scum that you are and the devastation you have caused, pain will come. Your downfall will be televised for your public. Those who once feared you will taunt you. The weak will test and best you. And the person who once kissed your ring will now decide your fate. So, who is Luigi Mangione? Is he a vigilante, murderer, killer? Or is he a hero fighting for the public? What do you guys think? I'm RJ Roger. I am the author of The Don, 36 Rules of the Bosses. It is in stores now. Please support the book. Peace and love, and I'll see you next week.